Virgo, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 1st of June through to the 6th of June. How's it going? You were under a bit of pressure last week, I think, and I think it's a pressure that you put yourself under, simply because you have this tendency, like most mutable signs, have this tendency to want to please everybody. Fixed signs and cardinal signs tend to be a little bit more egoistic. It's all about them, and it is all about you as well, but at the same time you do tend to sort of adjust your life according to other people, and sometimes it can be, you can do it too much and it can be to your own detriment, and I'm not sure that's a really good thing for you. But anyway, let's I think it seemed like in the readings, it seems like you grasped it and got hold of it, and you're really sort of turning a leaf, turning into something completely new. Let's just have a look here. We've got the overall energies here. Karmic message on your relationship side, karmic message on your financial side, influence from the universe, influence from past self, future self, and the general sort of outcome or message that sort of comes out of all of this for you on your relationship and your karmic side and your financial side. Let's just see what the message is for you. I hope you have a lovely reading. Yeah, you're stepping up to the challenge. There seems to be a challenge here for you, and I think it's an inner challenge. It's not necessarily a challenge outside, although the outside world may be challenging you, and it depends on how you react or interact with the outside world will depend on how you get the best out of this challenge more than anything else. But I think it's a challenge within you more than anything else. Yeah, and this is the overall energy here. The energy, overall energy here is saying, understand. You have learnt what to and what not to do. And with this understanding and this learning, it gives you an enormous sense of power or self-worth more than anything else. Self-worth, and it allows you to take a position according to your relationships and according to your work as well, and it helps if it's defined for you, and it seems that way. It seems like it's a very empowering week for you. In your relationship side here, there's a lot coming in from the universe. There's a lot on your karmic path. As I said, I think it's all about a sort of test or sort of challenge from the inside of you. It's not necessarily, it is connected to the past. Everything is connected to the past, like everything is connected to our future. But you're cultivating your future more than you are actually going through your past, as it were. And the lesson here is it's all about you, and you should make it about you. You should make life. Don't make life about you. No, that's not what I mean. It's all about you, as in sort of like, it's like you have the power here within your relationship. And I think it's a very similar thing that we're getting off the financial side. You have the power. You have the possibility to decide whether a relationship goes one way or another. The cards seem to be within your favor. So on your karmic path, on your relationship side, you have the 9 of Cups, yet you have a lot of happiness around you, a lot of possibilities. The question is with the 9 of Cups, you don't want to be trying to grab all those cups at once. It's like a wine tasting. That's what it's like. It's like a wine tasting. So you only have a small amount in each glass, but you just taste a lot of different wines and explore. And that's what that is all about. And the universe is bringing you in the Star card, and that's what I was saying. These two cards here seem to be the driving force behind the relationships this week here. That is on your karmic path here, is to test or to taste things, aspects of your life, aspects of your happiness and within your relationships. And the universe is really sort of saying, reach for the stars, reach for that enlightenment within you. So then once you're engaged with the relationships, the moment you start opening your mouth and you start saying something, or the moment you start doing something, that it's the right thing. And it's that feeling within you that you've got to learn to trust by this week here. From your past, as I said, I think your past is your past. I think already. This is the 7 of Cups. It's for me the evident path. There's only one cup giving you the good stuff. I think here in the emotional sort of front here, I think you know where you've come from. Now it's a case of that you've gone, it's like you've gone through a door and you've got to, all of a sudden you're discovering this whole brand new garden, and you've got to discover all the plants and the joys that you can find in that garden, you know. And in the future you get justice, beautiful harmony, beautiful joy, things that fall in your favor. And this is where you have a control over the outcome of your future at the moment, and it is how you interact with it with inside you. And the Ace of Pentacles at the top, beautiful card for you. Yes, it's realizing out of all of those good stuff, you know, I think there's going to be one aspect of your relationship, or your relationships, could be with your family, your position with your family, or with your friends, and it could be one-to-one, but whatever it is, it's helping you to really position yourself in accordance to what you wish to experience as you go forward. And it's almost as if you are creating this, and I think that's the joy that's also coming from within you, that understanding that it's I put this in place. It's not feeling proud, although you might well do. It's not that, it's just, it's kind of going, it's kind of, yeah, wow, it's realizing you can do a lot more than you actually think you can do, I think, more than anything else. On your financial side, this is very similar to this sort of side, although the karmic message is not so important as this here. It is about sort of moving on, and I think it's tied into a long-term plan, maybe an idea of, and this has been coming up for you quite a bit actually, something that you might have been doing maybe sort of 10-15 years ago, and it's now coming back to the surface as a joy, as a pleasure to do, and that's going to open doors for you, I think. And I think the universe is encouraging that as well, for you to explore that joyous connection you do have to your work, your business, or your projects, and explore that avenue. Yeah, and the past is really important. It's much more important than this side. It seems to be throwing ideas at you more than anything else, the past. Kind of going, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? And that can be quite destabilizing for you as well, Virgo. So I would just observe them and interact with them in an joyous sense, without any expectations, because that will then be able to allow you to get the best out of the situation, basically. From your future self, yeah, it's becoming a lot more defined. I think it's homing in on what you wish to be doing, you know. And once you now you can see clearly, this is the outcome, this is the lesson for the week. It seems like now you can see clearly, now you got to do it. There's no procrastinating, no more procrastinating, and just getting on and doing. Let's just see what's going on with your karmic path. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, it's, as I said, it didn't seem to be as important as that side there. I think your karmic path is sort of saying you have everything. And I think these 10 of Pentacles is all these beautiful ideas. It's revealing a lot to you, the 10 of Pentacles, that actually you've got a lot going for you. Yeah, the universe is helping you. This is the universe backing you up. It's the universe, if you imagine the universe is that person there who is actually taking you there with your luggage, or in this case here with another person there, and that's your ideals, your dreams, or your future that you wish to live. It's getting you to a position where you can actually live that, and that seems right from the 10 of Pentacles that come in from the past. Yeah, I said a lot of ideas. I think these could be ideas of, I don't think it's painful. I don't think it's emotional distress here from the past. I think the emotional stress comes from the idea of kind of going, I wanted to do that and I never did it. But now it's possible. And that's the sort of thing that's coming from the past, that's allowing you to open up fully for your future, so you can be really defined about where you want to be going on to. Look at that. And the moment you get this definition, and this is where it helps you with the definition of the 10 of Pentacles, you look at that, you get the Chariot cards. This is where you're really steaming on. It bodes very well for your future here, because you're becoming a lot more singular. Now in the future you will know exactly what you should be doing, when you should be doing it. And yeah, it converts all of that abundance that you have into a mission. That is you going off on the mission. By the end of the week, I think the message out of this is kind of going, and now you've got to do it. As I said, no more procrastinating, time to get off on that mission. But once you start going on it, you're going to see a lot of success coming through for your job, your business, and your projects. It builds very, very beautifully for you, no doubt about it. A really good week, I think, for you, Virgo. An amazing, fulfilling week within you, and it really makes you feel empowered. I think this week here, yeah, with the King of Pentacles, you get the High Priestess. You should know, you should feel it. You know, when you feel it, you know it. And that's what the overall energy is here, trying to sort of saying to you, on not only on your relationship side, but also on your financial side. When you feel it, you know it, therefore you should do it. And that's the overall energy here, is sort of saying it's coming from within you. You know, you are mastering the situation more than anything else. With the 9 of Cups, you get the 5 of Swords. As I said, it will be complicated if you try and grab all 9 cups at once. And this is where I think you've got to, you know, you've got to take your time, enjoy the moment. Don't get involved in complicated situations or pitiful arguments, or you know, difficult situations with certain people. You just need to sort of like, you know, take one cup as you go. Yes, with the universe, you get the star cards, you get the strength card. Getting rid of all your doubts. That is where you come out at the top here. And I said, like, wow, you know what I mean? Did I really do that? I really did that. And this is staying true and going for the ultimate prize, basically. That's what the universe is. If you're gonna do it, go big. You know, sort of scenario. Don't you know, don't sort of play it safe in a way. From the past, you get the 7 of Cups with the 5 of Cups. This ties into that as well there. I think this is all to do with your past. To do with your past, you'd get involved in complicated situations that may have made you, given you disappointment. You now know that that's not the way to go about things within you. And I think this is where you can now engage in life, in your relationships, in a different way, where you can take control from within inside you more than anything else. With the Justice, you get the 9 of Wands, healthy boundaries. You are setting up these healthy boundaries, realizing what works, what doesn't work. And that 9 of Wands is a bit of a conversion from that 9 of Cups. And this is where I was saying, you've got to taste from every cup in a way, of every sort of situation to see what really floats your boat. And that's going to help you in order to engage with your relationships in a very, very productive way. With the Ace of Pentacles, you get the King of Wands. That is all that strength. Look at that. The King of Wands has got that lion in the background, and look what the universe is offering you. You know, that is phenomenal on your relationship side. It's really, really good. It's you going off on your pathway. That is because you now know, and it's you are creating it, and you are standing ultimately in your power as you go forward. And it does provide, excuse me a second, it does provide a lot for you within your relationships, incredibly fulfilling. And this is a turnaround point for you, I think, this week more than anything else. A really good turnaround point for you. With the 10 of Pentacles, it's nothing but good stuff for you. 10 of Pentacles, you get the, let your happiness be. This is what I was saying about ideas that are coming in from the past. You might not have done them but in the past, but now you're in a different situation. And this is where your happiness kind of goes, actually, yeah, I'd really like to do that. And now you can engage with that happiness in your future. With the 6 of Swords, you get the 9 of Cups. It's twice you've got the 9 of Cups now on the table. And I think this is where it's taking you off to happier shores, where you can explore all your beautiful ideas, your connection to your creative side, your connection to your desire to get things, desire for perfection within your workspace, and get the, do good work and get good results and get good recognition as well, because you deserve it. And I think this is what the universe is taking you to. The your past self to your future self, 3 of Swords. That was the ideas, that the things that you never did in the past. But now it becomes possible. And with that possibility, there is planning that needs to be done. And once you do start putting into place that planning, that means there may be a little bit of travel involved in it. But whatever it is, it's certainly, the world is your oyster. The world is the possibility. And you just need to put together a plan from connecting a lot of things from your past. And the moment you do, that's when you go off on that mission, that Knight of Swords at the top. And when you do, that's when in the future, lots of victories, lots and lots of victories. And it almost as if like you become a person that's sort of, it's communicating to the rest of the world as you move forward away from the old you into the new you, into very productive lands. But you're almost like communicating, that people are kind of going, oh wow, I've never heard this before, Virgo. Yeah, right, I like this. And it almost gives you like you're an innovator more than anything else. It gives you also, you're a bit more laser focused on what you should be doing or where you should be going. And it does help you to be, I think you really will enjoy your job, your business and your project, all of that sort of sides. The lesson that's coming out this week is learning to see things differently. I think it's learning to see the past differently, of what you could have done in the past and what you should be doing, emotionally engaged in the past. It's also on your karmic path to actually engage your happiness within the abundance that you have, and seeing things differently will allow you, or open that enthusiastic side of you, which you have abundance of, to go after a lifestyle that really corresponds to you in regards to your job, your business and your projects. It's going to make both sides, relationship side and your financial side, very, very balanced and in tune. Absolutely lovely week for you, Virgo. I'm really chuffed. It looks like it's going to be a great one. Yes, so I will see you soon. Thanking you very much for being here. Hope you get the best out of these readings. I really do. I really do appreciate all the support you show on YouTube. I will see you soon. Don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.